Hi angels, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I wanted to dive into something a little bit more personal. Negative intrusive thoughts, how I silence them and how I cope with them. I just wanted to get the record straight by saying that these are all mechanisms that have helped me personally. I acknowledge the fact that everybody's mind is wired differently, and that is completely okay. These are all things that have helped make these thoughts quieter and more manageable in my own experience, but everybody's different. I will list these things in a chronological order, ranging from least efficient to most efficient. The first thing is honestly just allowing myself to sleep it out. When intrusive thoughts feel loud and overwhelming, I've noticed that rest gives my brain a chance to reset, just enough to make things feel less intense when I wake up. Majority of the time, these thoughts don't disappear completely, but they don't feel as agitating and consuming to me anymore. And it makes my mind feel clearer, more regulated, and easier to sit with. Even small things like dimming the lights or putting a cool washcloth on my face and giving my body the space to settle in and be relaxed. Giving myself the permission to be relaxed helps remind me that not everything has to be solved all at once. Another thing that drastically helps me is journaling the thoughts out. When intrusive thoughts stay in my head, they tend to loop endlessly. Putting them down on paper helps me take them out of that internal space and places them onto something where I can actually see it. I don't journal to fix thoughts or judge them. I just simply let them exist on the page, and somehow once they're written down, they lose some of that grip on me. Journaling creates distance. It reminds me that these thoughts are something that I experience, not something that defines me. And last but not least, this might sound a little bit outrageous, but honestly, one of the most impactful techniques for me is saying the thoughts out loud. When intrusive thoughts stay silent in my head, they tend to feel very powerful and convincing. But once they're actually spoken aloud, something shifts. I'm able to finally realize just how distorted and exaggerated they can sound. Saying these thoughts out loud creates separation. It helps make me realize that just because a thought shows up doesn't make it true, and it doesn't mean that I have to believe it. There is something really grounding about hearing my own voice. It helps bring me to the present moment and help me recognize that I am not my thoughts. I am the one noticing them and controlling how much power they are capable of getting. If any of you guys are going through the same thing as this, I just want you to know that you are not alone. And if you're not, then that is completely okay. All that matters is finding what works best for you. Be gentle with yourself. Your mind is doing the best that it can. I love you guys so much. Always remember, stay beautiful and stay unbothered. Mwah.